the NFL, turning back the clock for one more shot at glory. Now, sure, this is only flat and perhaps added a pound or two, but Throwback's Bowl 2 can still produce a play that for one moment.
He's serious about coming back, though.
He definitely is. He talked to Joe Bugle this afternoon, and I talked with Randall before, and he said he wants to play again.
Archie Manning opens at quarterback.
Who's that?
Quickly out to Anthony Carter. And the, you don't say tackle, what do you say? The flag?
Flag pulled.
Flag is
down,
pulled?
whatever.
Okay. We got to get the language right. Cedric Jones.
Well, you know, all the receivers for the NFC told me before the contest, and for good reason, no deep passes. We feature the hitch in the short pass.
Now Cunningham and Randall Cunningham and Archie Manning in the backfield. There's Drew Pearson out near midfield, and if he's across the midfield stripe, then they've got 3 more plays to get the touchdown.
I see Ted Hendricks on the AFC rushing the passer, not with the same vigor he did a number of years ago.
Not at all, but I'll tell you the best thing about this game, I can't believe they haven't thrown the ball to Bart Oates. He told me that there's a lineman eligible here, and he's ready to get a pass.
Waiting all those years with the Giants for this to happen.
Or how about the desperation heave to Drew Pearson? Remember the Cowboys used to do that at the end of every game, the heave to Drew.
Hail something, right?
Yeah.
Here's Manning. Randall Cunningham on a crossing route. And Cunningham has the flag taken away by Deron Cherry. Well, we've got the players mic'd, some of them. Both Cunningham and Archie Manning are wearing microphones. Let's listen in.
This end zone's a little tight now. Let's give him a little wrinkle here. Let's line up, give him a little wrinkle right here. Line up the same way. Drew, on my foot, come across in motion. I'm gonna snap it when you get about the left guard spot. And you see you run a slant.
Look for Bart.
You shoot to the flat. All right. And then you flare. You can open on the right.
Watch for Bart, too.
Yeah.
They do draw him up in the stand.
It's like 5th grade again.
NFL terminology.
Right. Let's see if Drew follows orders. Yeah, there we go.
Sit.
There's Pearson.
Oh.
There's a touchdown.
Oh, my. Isn't that? No, on the one, he said. I think it was. No. Now, as fine a throw, Mark, as that was, Archie Manning's only the 2nd best quarterback in his family.
I know. Yeah. He may be the 3rd. He also has a younger son that's in high school that's a heck of a quarterback.
Well, let's go back and look at the replay. Archie called this clever little play. Drilled the ball. I think he's 3 for 3 thus far. No, the ball never crossed the plane, right, Mark?
Absolutely
nice
right.
leap there.
Why do you need an offensive coordinator when you just draw it up in the huddle?
Randall, go in motion on my foot.
He's letting the defense know.
There's a certain impromptu nature about all this.
Ooh, look at the move by Randall.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, nice motion. Draw play. No?
Oh,
Yes. You called it, Mark.
A hog's dream.
You know, I played a little bit of tight end in my time, but it was only in practice. Every time I got in the game, they looked the other way.
Look at Oates. He's capped a career now. Oh, to heck with legal work.
Yeah. Boy. Now they're choosing the 1-point variety. They can go for 2 by backing the ball up, what, to the 12-yard line, Verne?
Yes, 12-yard line if they want to go for 2. Otherwise, yes, I'm the rules
aficionado.
Rules guru.
You're good at that, all that skating you do.
I'm curious to know if you spend as much time with the AFC as Mark obviously spent with the NFC.
Oh, absolutely. I'm sure I did.
For 2.
Just no defensive players. That was the 1-point.
That was the one. I'm sorry.
5-yard line.
Flunked my guru test.
You know,
so the NFC gets off the schneid early, as they say elsewhere. And they lead it by a 7-0 count. We'll be right back. Ball, and Jim Plunkett will open at quarterback.
Oh, they're going deep early, I think. Oh, look.
And Charlie Waters with the takedown on Biletnikoff. Flag football, nothing.
Not when Charlie Waters is playing.
My NFC guys are playing for keeps out there.
I can see that.
Charlie's the hitter.
Always has been.
What's his flag football stuff? Take a look at it again.
I tell you. Charlie Waters.
Analyze this.
Now sick him, Charlie. Come in. Come in.
Yeah.
There you go.
Hey,
Boom.
That's still got the closing speed, doesn't he?
He never had any. What are you talking about?
Well, you always do on Fred Biletnikoff.
That's true. He didn't want to get caught with that stick-em. 2nd down. Plunkett with a little bit of time. The one pass rusher. Singletary gets back. And in front of Charlie Waters, here's Fred Biletnikoff for the 2nd time. Let's check in with Kevin Kyler.
Thanks, Verne. Two of the most unlikely receivers you're ever going to see led the NFC to that first touchdown drive. Bart Oates scored the touchdown. Bart, first time?
It's called self-defense. The ball hit me right in the gut. And just a reaction.
Set up by Randall, the receiver. Randall, the rumor is you're coming back to the NFL as a receiver?
Receiver, quarterback, and punter. And running back. I was running back.
We'll call you Cordell. Cordell?
Yeah, Cordell Cunningham.
All right, that'll work. Back to you, Verne.
All right, and here's Bart Oates' counterpart. Anthony Munoz catches the pass from Jim Plunkett, and they get deep into NFC territory.
Mark, he is our secret weapon.
He's your secret weapon.
Watch out for him.
I'll tell you what.
Munoz.
I've got Mike Singletary in the middle of the field. Everybody's afraid to go across the middle except Anthony Munoz.
That's exactly right. Anthony's going to run the quick outs.
Tell you what, Anthony looks like he could play tomorrow. And Plunkett stays in at quarterback. He's got James Lofton, Nat Moore, and Biletnikoff.
Good rush.
Biletnikoff's working on Charlie Waters. And there's Munoz.
On Singletary.
Oh.
I can't believe that. Mike's got to sit down in that middle zone. He's got to stick Anthony right in the chest, just like I taught him yesterday.
Come on, those Mike. Goggles. Jim Plunkett wearing number 12. He said 16 was taken by whom he did not know.
I don't see one out there.
And I can't believe Jim is only going for the one-point variety of the extra point to tie the game.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Oh, Pat's going for the throw. Listen to this.
They're playing for the ring here, Pat. I mean, we've got some time left. How about this pressure defense?
He may run. He may run.
Biletnikoff in a crossing pattern. There's an illegal pick.
Oh, yeah.
And James Lofton gets over.
That's the West Coast offense, that illegal pick.
Well, Bill Walsh is smiling over that one.
That was an awesome drive by the AFC team, led by this man, Jim Plunkett, and finds Anthony Munoz, formerly of the Bengals. And look at those soft hands by the big tag. See, he taped up his fingers there, Mark. Didn't you like that?
I loved it. Offensive lineman, great hands.
Been a scoring onslaught so far. Louisiana, Archie Manning joined in the backfield by Randall Cordell Cunningham in the slot. He goes in the right flat for Drew Pearson, and Pearson
What happened
feeling
there,
the
Mark?
presence of Donnie Shell.
My goodness.
That was just a setup, Pat. If you saw the middle of the field, Randall was wide open, so the next pass play is going over the top.
You think Randall will let him know he's open?
I think he's going deep. I think the first thing he's going to say is, I'm open, I'm open.
Just like every other wide receiver.
Like he's settling. He can run a corner right behind. Oh, yeah. Make the post come back to the corner.
He's telling him I'm open.
Every receiver always does, Verne.
I'm open.
On this side, hold that.
He's telling both quarterbacks.
He's got to pull him down.
All right, sounds good to me.
All right, I like the tactic.
Bart said, I'll go short.
Anthony Anthony Carter's going deep. The blitz. Lofton coming. And it's over Drew Pearson's head. And almost in the hands of Chuck Noll, who has some nice polite things to say to Drew. And let's check in with Kevin Kiley.
Thanks, Verne. Offensive linemen 2, back receivers, wide receivers 0. Let me know, Anthony, why is the offensive line making all the touchdowns?
I tell you, Bart on the other side, myself, I didn't know they were going to bring the zone blitz out to this flag football game. Jack Youngblood dropped off, and here comes Singletary, and I saw Jack drop off to the left. I said, well, maybe I can get around Mike. I wasn't sure if I could, especially Singletary, and it worked out.
Well, Jim only had 15 minutes to throw that ball, I can see.
Delay route, it's going to take me a long time to get down there.
All right, it's a close game. Back to you guys.
All right, Kevin. Munoz can talk tonight about his adjustments on the route.
Now,
Second down, third down. Across the middle, Anthony Carter. Up, that's a forward lateral. Liberal
interpretation of the rules.
Yes.
Did you see those hands by Bart Oates? I mean, he was going to catch that ball.
Yeah, nice balls on it.
No way he was going to drop that one.
Yeah.
Hands the size of small dogs. You see those things?
Somebody saw the forward lateral. Yeah.
Oh, my.
Our two officials, by the way, are Brian Lesh and Bob Taylor, insurance man and the telephone man, respectively.
That's good, Verne.
Huh?
It's good.
You guys
did your research.
You guys spend all that time with the players, and I'm,
official. That's very, very appropriate.
prowling the sidelines for in-depth.
Deacon Jones is in now. They brought in Deacon.
My sack master, my secret weapon.
Man. The Deacon was a stud, wasn't he?
Oh.
Leading sacker of all time in the NFL.
We told the story a couple of years ago on one of our TNT broadcasts, but they went back and they actually looked at all the play-by-plays of the games while he was with the Rams before they kept quarterback sacks. And Deacon Jones, by the count of tackles for loss or quarterbacks down, was given credit unofficially for 181 sacks. A huge number.
Oh, he's back at Deacon.
Oh,
7 yards.
He intimidated Anthony Munoz already.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, typical NFL rules. They got their offensive favored, aren't they?
Here's Grogan going deep in the middle. Whoa! Cedric Jones. He beat Waters in fencing.
That may have been the longest pass completion in Throwback's history.
I can't believe this. We're getting embarrassed out there. I'm going to have to crank my guys up.
I want to tell you, the NFL...
Get him, Tom. Get him, Tom.
Yeah, you play. Yeah, go ahead. Go on in.
Yeah, you get in there.
Look at Eric Martin.
Eric Martin, who was a late add to the NFC squad.
Yeah, how about
Charlie's looking over at the sideline saying, I thought I had him.
Yeah, I thought I had some help down the middle. Cedric Jones of NFL Properties. How about that? Properties is proud.
Push it up. Now you break in. You go for the slot breakout. See if you can pick each other. One of you should be
The old pick play.
You break in. Fred's breaking
Illegal
out.
in the NFL.
Yeah.
West Coast offense.
Uh-huh. Like it.
Blue, go.
Look at Deacon.
Look at Deacon. He's ready.
Playing safety.
Grogan.
Still move.
Rushed by Singletary.
Look at Singletary and Munoz going at it.
Oh, got it.
Oh, my Cedric again.
Cedric Jones is having a big night. Can I sell you some shirts? Got some jerseys with names on them. 14-7, AFC leads it. Career with a miserable team.
Yeah.
Manning, Eric Martin, another former Saint, and James Lofton strips him of the flag.
Maybe Archie ought to be a candidate for that Saint job.
Ooh, well, he does the radio broadcast.
Yeah, could do both.
Wouldn't be a bad choice.
Yeah.
I mean, there were, what, 8 or 9 applications sent out throughout the United States? Why not add one more
I
to
wonder
it?
if Tom Benson sent one to Archie. Well, are you willing to work on weekends?
Absolutely.
Are you willing to relocate across town?
Right. Will you assure that your son will come out?
Well, they have the number 2 pick.
We haven't mentioned the fact that there's not a quarter here. There are 2 halves, and this will be the last play of the half. Manning with a pump fake.
This is Drew's specialty, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so, and he's calling for it, and he's got it. Yep.
Oh.
And he backs out of bounds.
Boy.
I hope somebody told him that was the last play of the half, because they settled for something short.
The Vikings would have appreciated that a few years ago, wouldn't they?
Right. Nate Wright certainly would have. And let's check in with Kevin Kiley. Snaps it back to Plunkett. They're going deep again. There's Lofton.
Oh.
Underthrew him.
Well, Plunkett's arm has just gone.
They rushed
Flag
2 guys.
2 guys. He's right. 2 guys blitzing.
Yeah.
Singletary and Youngblood. Well, they're behind.
Yeah, that's good. You know, they'll slip a 6th guy out there, too.
Aren't the rules if you're behind starting the second half, you can rush 2?
Yeah.
I think so. That's Division II in here, right?
Well, Jim Plunkett said right before the game that, I have not thrown a ball since last Throwback game. And on that pass, it was apparent.
Just had a shot at Gene Washington, number 18 for the NFC. He and Jim played 1 year together at Stanford. And Jim and Gene played a little game of catch before this thing began, and were reminding themselves about the 71 catches Washington caught his senior year for Plunkett.
Which was phenomenal in those days.
Yep. Plunkett.
Oh, look at Munoz.
They found the secret weapon there.
Oh, boy.
And Singletary. You were saying that you had a couple of run-ins with Mike Singletary, Mark?
Yeah, unfortunate run-ins. I'll tell you what, I played 13 years in the NFL, and only 2 players knocked the snot bubble out of me. Mike Singletary was one of those. One of those times I went out to hit him, to measure up, to hit him right in the chest, and he got right under my chin, stood me up. I saw those little sparklers just before you black out. I said, oh, no, Mike, not you.
How do you spell that? What is that? What do you do to you?
Snot bubble is when someone hits you so hard in the chest, your nose just develops this big bubble.
Well, here's a good look right there at Mike Singletary.
He was one of the fiercest hitters ever in NFL history. Unfortunately, I had to find out up close, but I did.
Gene Washington defending that long pass to Cedric Jones, which was incomplete.
You know, Gene marshals all the fines now in the NFL, and actually one of the rules of the game too is the active players are allowed to fine Gene in this game, which I thought was a nice nuance.
I like that.
Yeah. Uniform violations, late hits, bad catches.
Drew Bledsoe already called in and said 10,000 for having a jersey that's too large. Now Plunkett. This is third down. Biletnikoff showing a lot of speed on the near side. And they go on the right side to James Lofton. They're picking on Charlie Waters, which is not fair, since his wife, Rosemary, is in the stands. This is really bad. And let's check in with Kevin Kiley.
All right, Verne, thanks a bunch. I have Gene Washington here. They moved you over to defense. You get past 50 and you got to go to defense?
When you get old and slow, you go to defense and free safety.
Well, I know the defense is doing good. You were down there backing deep and covering, and then you had to come out.
Well, see, I would have fined myself. illegal, Chuck. I would have fined myself for that one.
All right, good. And you know you pay it right here. Back to you guys.
Yeah, I know, Kevin. New Orleans is very expensive. How about that? Biletnikoff runs an acute pattern.
He was dotting the I's.
Oh, yeah. Thought he was at Ohio State.
That was in the band, yeah. He still has it.
Little tiptoe there by Fred Biletnikoff. That was well done.
You know, still wearing the stickum. Last night he could not get the fork out of his hand with all that stickum, unfortunately, at dinner. Look at that. Great protection there, Mark. You like that?
No, I don't. We need to put more pressure on the quarterback. And he beat Mike Singletary. I can't believe it.
I tell you, Mike's got to get rid of those goggles. They're slowing him down.
That's it.
Yeah.
All right, right side. Plunkett looks over there. Cedric Jones. There's the pick.
Oh,
they got Lofton open on the pick.
He almost kicked the cameraman. You see that, Lofton?
I'm not going there.
Oh, why? It can be very lucrative if you do.
Depending on which side of the kick you're on.
225,000 just to say, no, I don't want to sue.
Yeah.
Yeah, say ouch. All right, so the AFC scores again. I think there was a screen of some sort.
Mark, you know, you haven't stopped this offense yet. I'm a little disappointed in your defense.
Wait till the next series.
Yeah,
we're going to come out, we're going to score boom, boom in 2 plays, and we're going to come back and tie this up and take it into overtime.
Okay.
There's Plunkett back for one.
Oh, here comes Jack.
Oh, got a man open.
Oh, what happened to his flag?
Cedric Jones. I don't know. The flag disappeared.
I tell you.
Let's watch the pick on the touchdown.
Go ahead, Mark. Why don't you analyze the pick here for us?
Well, first of all, Pat, you know the pick is illegal. Watch at the bottom of the screen. Right here, here's James Lofton. He's being set up. Look at this. They confuse him over here to the right. You can't do that. Go to the back of the end zone.
Doing? The Yale man got confused. Fencing.
Incredible for the Ivy Leaguer.
How could that be? How did you know that?
Just heard.
Were you out and about while they were checking?
No, I'm here with my 2 boys.
Anthony Carter makes the catch, number 81, in front of Bill Pickel.
Look at big Bill Pickel play.
Look at big Anthony Carter.
Yeah.
He's put on a couple of pounds.
Yeah,
You mean the tight end, Anthony Carter?
Yes.
Retirement will do that for you.
He ain't gonna check it out. You go in motion like you did. You go on the right side. Your legs here. Yeah. Go deep for me.
He's talking to Eric Martin, who weighs a little more than he did when he played with the Saints.
He's had too much of that gumbo. Oh, here comes the blitz again.
Yeah.
Bart Oates picked it up there.
They go deep in the middle, and Deron Cherry.
Deron Cherry.
Deron Cherry.
I don't know if Randall's going to make that comeback. I think he ought to be able to read a better defense than that.
Boy. Deron,
part owner of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Yeah, they had a nice season. Deron must have been happy with that.
Coach Landry's got those mod glasses now.
Yeah.
Look at.
Still got the cap. Here's Deron Cherry. Oh, yeah.
He picked off a few during his career in Kansas City. And we're back live. Here's Randall Cunningham. Oates is pleading for it.
Did you see that?
Yeah, but they go to Anthony Carter. Bart was he was pleading his case.
That is a 3-point penalty for begging for the ball. It should be. You know, Mark, I said the AFC is a 17-point favorite to score 21-7 in favor of the AFC. Any thoughts now?
It ain't over till it's over, Patrick. But Randall Cunningham, I'll tell you one thing about him. He's got a strong arm. He's throwing frozen ropes out there.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, he's throwing with the red jerseys.
Jerry was sitting on his pocket, or he would have had it. Here's Eric Martin in front of Ted Hendricks, who uses the sideline as a tackler. And
Ted Hendricks looks a little bit like our boss, Ted Turner. You notice that?
Yeah, he does.
Well, he's about $12.5 billion lighter. But
yeah, he is. He's got, doesn't he look a little bit like that?
Yeah, a little bit.
Hall of Fame. Now, didn't you play in a Super Bowl against him, Mark? I don't want to age you at all.
I don't have that many grades, but yes, I did. And I'm trying to get the gorilla off my back from losing the last game against the AFC.
Yeah, there you go.
Cunningham from Oates. Deep. Oh, Pearson.
Oh, he threw that one like Richie Cunningham. That was high. Did you see that?
You know, Drew, he didn't really get off the ground on that reception. It was like a little bit of alligator arms on that.
Yeah.
A dime underneath that jump. Okay.
Drew wasn't exactly reaching for this, huh?
Look at that. Oh, Deron was there in the center field again.
Jump a little bit.
Yeah, my goodness. He has slowed down.
Just a hair. That was a setup. Wait till the next one.
Yeah. Okay, Drew.
This is 5th down. They've had the ball forever here.
Well, they're behind by 14. They draw the rules up in the stands too. Here's Pearson.
There he is.
Did he get a touchdown?
He did.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
My goodness.
Yeah, there we go.
What a fabulous career he had with the Cowboys.
So what about that 17-point underdog?
Yeah, I know. Maybe I spoke too early, Mark. I'm apt to do that from time to time. Right, Verne?
You think I'm going to answer that? Don't go there.
They're going for the 2 points.
They're going for 2.
Oh, I like to see that. No, it is an NFL game. Look at this. Cheerleaders, Super Bowl winners. Chuck Dole won 4 of them.
Tom Landry won a couple. We'll go for 2.
Where's our rush? Come on, Bill. Okay.
Run it in, Randall. Goes deep. Pearson.
Adjustment.
Yes. Whoa.
Oh, what an adjustment. Where was James Lofted on that one?
Go back and take a look at the touchdown. Mark?
Outstanding job by Randall. Cunningham hits his receiver, turns, spins, touchdown. The NFC's back.
20.
Oh, what a defensive effort that was with the Bears.
I don't know about you, Mark. One of the best defensive teams I've ever seen, the Bears.
They were. That 46 defense, no one knew how to block it or decipher it. And they were just tough to block, and they did an outstanding job, Buddy Ryan, with that defense in Chicago.
Matt Moore, Charlie Waters is he's arguing with the official. Got beat again.
My goodness.
Charlie, by the way, is back in Dallas now, and he's out of coaching, and he's in business with Cliff Harris.
Well, Super Bowl 20, Verne. And here's what happened to Grogan in that ball game. Boy, that incredible Bear defense, Mark.
Look at this. Otis Wilson coming from the outside, putting one on Steve Grogan. Tough to block that defense.
Awesome.
Too many rushers.
Grogan, Lofton, Fensick.
Fensick's trying to pull off his shorts. You see that?
There you go, Gary.
When you're down by 6, go for the shorts.
Here he comes.
James about lost his dignity, but he got 25 yards. And let's check in with Kevin Kiley.
All right, Verne, this, of course, is Ted Hendricks, the great linebacker for the Colts and the Dolphins. Formerly the Mad Stork, now a little bit more of the congenial Stork. Your intensity lacking out there, Ted?
Just a little bit, but I noticed Fensick's intensity wasn't. He tried to tackle a guy, forgot it was a flag game.
Yeah, that was Lofton. It's getting a little rough out there. You want to get back in there?
Not yet.
Oh, what a difference a few years makes. Back to you guys.
Okay, Kevin. 21-15.
You see the AFC is going to the 4-quarter offense now. We're stalling.
Running time pressure. We need to put pressure on. We need a turnover is what we need.
That's Dean Smith, not Chuck Noll.
Whatever it takes, Verne.
Exactly. There's Grogan.
Ooh, nice pump fake. Terrible rush, Mark.
And a kind of a wobbly pass.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Disappointed.
The end result didn't equal the setup.
Mark, I'm really disappointed in your rush.
Well, we had a great zone defensive coverage scheme on that play, Pat. As you saw, we couldn't cover anybody. I'll tell you what, James Lofton looks great out there. He looks like he could still play today.
I think he actually worked out for this game.
He did. He's ready. Yeah. He was your secret weapon. I found out about him. I told the defense. I told the NFC about it.
Did you?
Yes, I did. Told Gary Fensick that if he gets a shot at him, take it. Don't pull his pants down, but just at least take the shot.
I'll tell you, the Patriots have to be happy with the way this game is going. The AFC in the lead.
Yeah, but the AFC still hasn't won one of the real ones.
Oh, well, I know, but this is a harbinger.
You think this is a
things
precursor?
Yes. Oh, no.
No. Intercepted by Singletary.
My goodness.
So the NFC with a chance.
With a chance. Whoa.
Commercial timeout with 1.5.
Lofton, Singletary, great coverage.
One-on-one is incredible coverage by your guy.
He did a great job. I told you he was a good one.
And Archie Manning with a chance to be a hometown hero again, going deep down the middle. Drew Pearson sliding try, and it's incomplete.
I'll tell you, Drew, I think Drew's feeling a little bit of the pressure over the middle. Don't you, Mark?
I guess so at this point, Pat. You may be right, but it's early yet. Look at our guys. They're going to the no huddle.
No huddle. I like that. Well, Randall's coming over here, too.
Oates is calling for it already.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
left side.
Goodness.
Oh, Cedric Jones steps in front of Anthony Carter.
Ooh.
All right, Mark. 3rd down.
We go to Randall Cunningham deep here, right down the middle. Play of the game.
I haven't seen Chuck Noll relax like this in a long time. Living in Hilton Head Island, South Carolina now for much of the year, in Pittsburgh. Manning going deep.
There it is.
Oh, they took it. Oh, Deacon. It was a second play.
Yeah.
And Deacon Jones sacked himself.
He came off the bench. Now, you're only allowed to have 5 guys on a team. Deacon is their 6th, top of the screen, number 75. There he is. He comes right off the sideline.
Come on,
and,
Pat.
Boy, oh, boy.
This is the throwback game. If you're not cheating, you're not trying.
That is true. That is true. Stick a fork in it, Deacon.
I can't believe Coach Landry would resort to that kind of gadgetry.
Well, last play.
Somebody's getting a little premature out here. They've got they're setting up for the trophy presentation.
All I know is we're going to guard Deacon this time, no matter where he is.
Gee, he wasn't offside, was he? Kevin?
Yeah, hey, Deacon, tell me about it. What was the play? Where'd you come from, the men's room?
Well, that's the old hook and ladder, you know. I've been standing down here waving. We supposed to ran that in the first half, but we didn't. So Archie finally saw me and hit me right in my hands. My one big chance, and I blew it.
You don't expect to get another shot at that, do you?
Well, I probably won't even get a chance to play the position anymore.
All right, back to you guys.
Deron Cherry.
Yeah. We got a goal, right?
Gee, he would.
Then one guy goes.
Then look where they are. We got to score a touchdown here.
Yeah.
Lateral.
Hook and lateral.
Archie, hook. I'll break to the left. Okay, just hook. I'm going to throw to you quick. Drew. I know. Okay. Down. Sit.
Final play. Blitz. Here's Pearson. Lateral. They lateral too early.
Looks like the Berkeley team. Cal Berkeley.
Ah, here we go. Against the band. Whoa. It's the big game after all. And the NFC loses to the AFC 21-15.
Well, we've broken the string. 12 straight NFC wins in the Super Bowl, right?
This is a harbinger.
Yes, that's what I said. That's what I said.
Well, those two men have exchanged pleasantries after a couple of games before.
I guess we're through, aren't we?
Put a fork in it, Tom.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Guys, think we can do a quick one here together?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Pete.
Well, this one is over. Fred Biletnikoff, James Lofton, Gene Washington. And
for everyone, I think everyone's enjoyed this night.
All right, Archie Manning coming along. Archie, thank you so much for coming over. You are the offensive player of the game. Your thoughts on that?
Yeah, we lost. I don't know. I think I was the best player for them, but it's a lot of fun. We got greedy. You know, you got to just kind of pick them and take the short ones. We got a little greedy there, but a lot of fun. Appreciate Champion doing this. A lot of fun.
Yeah, I thought the play to Deacon was well executed with one exception.
Well, we were saving on it. Deacon showed a lot of speed getting open down there, and it's been a long time since Deacon caught a pass. I probably threw him one of his last passes when I played against him.
Well, I have to ask you about your son Peyton and your feelings about him in the NFL and considering your history in the NFL.
Well, he's kind of struggling with what to do. You know, he really loves college football too. He wants to play in this league and he wants to be ready, and so it's kind of a struggle for him. But fortunately, he's got a little time to think about it. And you know, I just want him to. I told him to look at it closely and just do what's in his heart, and then don't ever look back on it. And so he'll make that decision probably in the next few weeks. If he stays, that's fine. enters the league, I think he knows it'll be tough. It's tough on all young quarterbacks. So.
How much fun is it for you to watch him play?
A lot of fun. You know, I'm proud of the way he's handled it. He's had a lot thrown at him at a young age, and I'm proud of the way he's handled it, and we're very proud of him.
All right, Archie, congratulations. Good game. Mike Singletary.